Hello everybody, how's it going? I hope everything is fine. Today I have an urgent message to give to someone. I don't know who is going to be affected by this. I have this message in my head which is saying, is it really that necessary? Okay. I don't know what it is about. Could be a monetary thing, could be a conversation that you have to have with some people, but maybe you are not so sure about the timing. Maybe you would like to explain yourself, but you have that kind of a question in your mind. Is it really that necessary? Or it could be about like a familial thing. We are going to see what it is all about, okay? Now, let's see. Today I'm going to use the black candle and white paper. I don't know, I just felt like it. I saw like there's an event or some kind of a situation that have happened and it created this domino effect. Everything happened after than that. Everything happened after, And this whatever that have happened after, maybe you feel a little guilty, or maybe you feel like, I have responsibility in this thing, so I have to fix it, I have to do something about it. Like there's a situation that is going on that is bothering your mind maybe, and you feel like you cannot leave it, you cannot just walk away from this thing. Maybe you have that kind of a feeling, okay? Not for everybody, but maybe you are struggling to find a way out from a certain situation. If you have something like that, I think you're going to find something. And I think this solution that you're going to find, it is going to be totally different than what you are expecting in your mind right now. It's going to create a better result, and it will come to you later. Like it's not going to be like something that you're thinking right now, okay? I saw there's a female friend. This woman is thinking too much. She is observing, not saying much. She's thinking too much, but she's coming up with those kind of conclusions that are not really true at all. She is deciding on anxieties. She's not deciding on the realities of a certain situation. She's just like expecting something. She's having something in her mind, and she thinks that this is exactly what is going to happen, but it is not the reality, but she doesn't give it a chance. I think you're going to have some kind of a conversation with that kind of a woman. The black candle does not mean that everything is going to be bitter, everything is negative, and there's like a shadow side of everything. It doesn't have to be like that, okay? Some things are going to turn into beautiful, and you're going to be like, I was expecting negative, but it is turning beautifully, so it's good. Some kind of a negative talk about you that is happening right now, maybe. Some people are doing some kind of gossip. It is not that big, or it is not that impactful. However, I think you have to be careful about those people because they're going to be around you for a while. You will not be able to leave that environment that often or that fast, let's say in that way. So you have to deal with those people, maybe colleagues, maybe co-workers in a different way. How to say it? Like all of you worked really hard for this job. Nobody is leaving. Some kind of a partnership maybe, if it was like a law firm, I would say it like a partnership. You have to find a way. You have to find a way to figure out what is happening when it comes to this negativity, why it is happening, why they are talking in this certain way. So it will take a little time for you. And I don't think that you are going to put yourself in this position to, I have to find a way kind of a position, because you care too much about what other people are thinking. It's not like that. It is more like, I'm going to be peaceful. I am going to keep the high ground, and this is the right thing to do. You will be responsible. The responsibility in this reading is a little bit heavier than the others, I think. But yes, there's a gossip that is going on. You know, the little dots, they are talking about gossip. I think black one is showing a little bit more than the other ones. Relationship wise, what I can say, if you have a relationship, this is a message for you. The person who happens to be really close with your lover, it could be a friend, or it could be a family member, it could be like a sister, or like a really close friend, like a best buddy. They have some kind of a negative thought about you. And it can be solved. It's not like they're going to keep this negativity all the time. It's not like that. But it is more like both sides should come together to find a way out. You know, it requires some kind of an effort. You know, the mutual grounds. Finding it is going to take a little time. Other than that, I didn't see the problems with the relationship, in that specific relationship. If you have a mother-in-law, happens to be a little too noisy, or maybe too, I don't know, effective in your life one way or another. I don't want to just say that this person is affecting the partner or anything like that. No, I didn't see that. What I saw, like, everybody's being affected. You know, this person is maybe having a really strong personality. I'm not gonna call it a narcissist, it would be unnecessary. But you know, this person is really strong when it comes to explaining themselves. And I think you are going to say no to her. It's going to be like, oh, what? She said no, or he said no. What? You are going to decide for yourself, and it is going to ruffle some feathers. It's going to be like a rebellion act. But if you don't do it now, it's going to bother you for the rest of your relationship. So it's like creating the boundaries and making everybody respect it when it comes to the relationship. It could be like, you will come to my house during the vacation and you say, no, we will go to a different place for the vacation. It could be simple as that. It's never that simple, is it? It's never that simple, I know. For the single people, you will be shocked, surprised, because you will receive a message and it's going to be like, is it real? Some kind of a, no, this is not real. No, somebody's catfishing me. No, you know, this person cannot be real. You know, maybe they were being hacked. You're going to feel like it. Somebody's going to text you, or they're going to send you some kind of a DM, and you're going to be like, no, this is not that person. This is not the person that I know. But I think this is that person, and it's not like a drunk person who is just like talking about their feelings altogether. No, it's not like that too. This person is genuine, but it took a while to explain how they feel to you. We can see something like that. If you are not talking with anybody, if you don't have, you know, any kind of flirt, maybe you are not interested with relationships, you are single and you are okay, I think you are going to see that you have an admirer. There's an admirer energy, I feel it. And this admirer is just like staring at you when you're not looking. And this person is at a place that you always go, possibly. Could be same sex. And it doesn't have to be, by the way, but it was just like a little message that I had to add. This person, for argument's sake, you're going to this cafe to read a book. You're reading the book, this person is looking at you, like, all the time. Some kind of a plan is going to change, like change of plans. Why? Or what it is all about? Could be different for everybody, but I think it requires some kind of a traveling. You have to go somewhere. Maybe you don't want to go, but you have to now, you know. You just like felt like maybe you could skip it. It's not like the family thing that I was speaking about. It's more like, I wish I could handle this without me going there, specific place. But you have to go there. You have to go. It will be good, by the way. It's not a negative thing. You are going there to fix the problem or fix the situations and dealing with whatever that is happening by yourself, for yourself. It is going to be more effective. I see some kind of a purchase. Maybe you have to go to do this purchase by yourself. Maybe you have to see it with your own eyes, what you're buying, you know? Could be something like that. I saw there's like some kind of job interview for somebody. It could be about like, I don't know why, I have the feeling of like headsets I see. Like the microphone and the headset, or like some kind of a silent room, like you have to be silent all around. Like it could be like a radio, or it could be, I don't know, some kind of a conversation that is happening, some kind of a voice acting, maybe like a studio. You know, be quiet around it. There's somebody filming, there's somebody, you know, recording the voice, something like that. You're gonna have that. If you applied for a job in a specific situation like that, you know, it requires silence, or it requires the voice acting, voice recording, something like that. I think you're going to get it. Could be like all around the computers, editing, could be even like a, you know, the social media planning. It requires computers and, you know, the recording, editing, planning, something like that. I think you're gonna have a job interview in a place like that. I didn't see anything negative about it, which is good. What else? What was the urgent message? You know, I'm trying to see what was the urgency of it. Okay, I had the messages, but what is the urgency of it? I think it is regarding those, you know, conversations that you're gonna have with the people, either with the mother-in-law, or, you know, the friend of your partner, or the colleagues, your partners. Like, that conversations are going to be really important. And maybe, you know, you would like to fix a misunderstanding. Oh no, it was not what was happening, I have to talk about it. But the question is remaining, like, is it really that necessary to explain yourself? Is it going to make the impact that you think that it is going to make? I think you will have those kind of questions in your mind. Is it really that necessary? Or maybe, you know, the travel I was speaking, is it really that necessary for me to go there? Something is going to happen against your will. You will question it. But it will not create the negativity that you think that it will create. So it is good in that way. It's good. Can I live it without burning myself? Nope. I cannot, apparently. I'm gonna look at what I see. There's a person in here who this person's looking at like, that bitch, or, you know, that bastard. You know, they have this negativity. I don't know if it is you. Honestly, I will think it would be you. You will have some kind of a discomfort, you know, something is not adding up. You feel like, no, this is not what I wanted. No, this is not what I expected. But please keep an open mind, because you're going to see that it is working for you. It is not working against you. Dealings with other people, it might be bothersome, but it will work in your own way. Or you have to go to do that purchase by yourself. You have to go to a certain store, maybe you have to go to another town to get whatever, I don't know, you would like to get. It is going to work in your favor. You're going to see that it was necessary in one point. The feeling of it, like, should I do that really? It will fade away. But I think you have to see as like an urgent message. What you have to see is like keeping an open mind. It is going to be really important. You know, I would like to add another kind of a message. Maybe you feel like, I don't have enough of money. Is it really that necessary for me to buy it now? Something is going on. Okay, you would like to buy something, but you feel like, I don't know if it is the time to buy it. I think it is time to buy it. I believe doing the purchases that you would like to do right now, it is going to be more productive for you. Paying the debt later on, it will be easier for you, I guess. It's not going to create the big problem. But if you just like wait and try to save the money, maybe you're going to spend that money for something else, and that money is never going to be saved, you know. Please be careful when you're dealing with those kind of things. I think it is necessary. So if you have the question like, is it really that necessary? It is necessary for you to tackle that problem right now. But yeah, dealing with other people, talking with other people, it is necessary too. Never think like, no, I don't have to explain myself. No, it is not really that necessary. I think the answer for that question is like, it is necessary for you to take the high ground and keep the peace with the other people. Because it is the right thing to do. It is not like because what people pleasers are doing. No, not like that. It is not happening because you have to sacrifice from yourself. It's not like that. You're not giving something from you. Instead, you are just like being really honest and peaceful and productive. It will work wonderfully later on. That was all for the fast reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope to see you in the next ones. Bye.